Bitcoin crash. What? It's Bitcoin and the crypto world going south. You wanna know about price predictions and the last information of the crypto world? Yes? Then smash that like button, cause it's time for crypto news, fun on the ride, crypto a tope. So today we have to talk about Bitcoin going down again, but first remember till August the 14th you can buy a Ledger Nano S Plus or X with a 10% discount, and afterwards you can go to funontheright.com, and in the crypto safety section you'll find courses where you can go step by step on how to use it, and if you are a pro I will tell you about staking and much more. So why are we scared with the Bitcoin price? Because we are losing the moving average of 200, and we said that's the thing, that's the sign that differentiates a bull market than from a bear market. So if we finally go under this line, that's not good for Bitcoin right now. We just nailed it. It went to $24,000 as we expected, and then it went down in order to fill the gap, and it did, but as in the first time it filled it in 23,000, and after that it went still up to 24,000. In this occasion the same, it just closed the gap at the 23,000 range, but it decided to go lower to $22,600. So you can see we have kinda range there that Bitcoin is following right now. And what we can expect for the price? Well, today we have new data from the CPE in United States, and that's really important for the markets, not just the stock market but also crypto markets. Do we know if it's Bitcoin going up or this is a trap? Right now it looks more like a trap. So remember, we have these lines to see if we can resist there in 22,000 approximately, or 20,000. Those are the targets if we keep on going down. We'll see when we know that data. Remember that we have a full moon on 12th of August, and the last time was the time where the Bitcoin hit bottom. So maybe we will go till $22,000 for August the 12th, and then again go up. We'll see. The thing that scares me the most is the RSI, and you can see that right now we just broke this white line, and we are under the yellow line and the white line. So last time this happened here, we just went straight down, and the past time this happened, again yellow line and then the white line, then we went south quickly too. So that's what I'm expecting. I'm not expert, I have no clue what's going to happen, but I don't like that at all. Remember, past 2 years August was boring for Bitcoin, up and down all the time, and we are following each of those scenarios really similar again this year. A good thing, Platitude is telling us that the moving average of 10 is moving under, is crossing the 200 moving average in the weekly chart. So this happened just once in the past. It was 2015, and at the bottom for Bitcoin before the next rally was hidden 9 weeks before that cross. So what he is speculating is that maybe right now we're having that cross again, and we crossed the 200 moving average 8 weeks ago. So maybe that was, as in the first occasion, the bottom for Bitcoin. Maybe so. Here you can see, we zoom in to that cross, and you see the time we were under the 200 moving average. We'll see about this, or about this ascending triangle that Matthew Highland is telling us. He's talking about this, and we can target, if this is correct, a fight for Bitcoin of trying to climb the 30,000 range. So that would be really bullish for Bitcoin. The stock market is crazy waiting for that data of CPE. You can see yesterday in United States, Nasdaq up and down and up and down and up and down, and the Asian market down at the beginning, but in the end up, just as Bitcoin did. And also in this occasion, Bitcoin started going down before the opening of the Asian markets. So the markets knew something, and they were able to trade in Bitcoin and not the Asian markets. So it started first in Bitcoin. That's something normal. Remember, you can do all these charts with a Tani, and today we're going to see an example. For example, maybe you want to use this volume indicator, and if you go to TradingView, you'll see that that's a paid option. You have to pay for that. But if you download a Tani, a free application, you can go there to the chart and then you will have it for free. And if you have that for free, you can see that the next resistance, we're going to find it at 23,000 is the area right now where most traders are setting the orders. So that will be it. JP Morgan is telling us that maybe we are in the bottom of the bear market. That's a very good thing. It's not Rodri from Fun on the Right, but JP Morgan telling you that. And their reasoning is that the Ethereum, if it goes according to plan, if we merge, if we have Ethereum 2.0, then that's very good for the market, and we can start forgetting about Terra's collapse, Celsius fiasco, and all the crisis of this summer. So good expectations about Ethereum. We'll see if we can make here a stop in the 1,600 and then start going up. We talked about that in the last show, and we have news about the merge. And right now we know that USDT and USDC are going to follow through to Ethereum proof of stake and not the hard forks with split, if there are any, of proof of work Ethereum in the future. So good to know. Remember, we were scared. Vitalik was concerned about having duplicity in all those stable coins in both chains. That can be a liquidity problem. It's like the Fed making a lot of money all of a sudden. So right now it seems that that could be controlled. Anyways, we are in fear in the market again. Just one day we were in the green, we are in the red again, and that's cause of tornado crash. We talked about that in past show. Remember, United States is fighting against your freedom, and you can't use a mixer in order to be anonymous. They want to know everything you buy, exactly when and at what price. So right now Infura and Alchemy are blocking transactions from tornado cash. So many of the actors are following through this norm from the government, and that's not a good thing in our opinion. But there's a joker there, so funny guy, that is sending Ethereum through Tornado Cash to some personalities, like for example Jimmy Fallon, Shaquille O'Neal, or David Chappelle, Beeple, etc. They are getting 0.01 ETH, and that's so funny because right now all these guys can be in trouble with the government and the regulators because they might be accused of money laundering or financing terrorism, and they just got the money from this guy. But how can you differentiate if it's yourself, the one that is doing that, or is this other guy that sent you the money? So funny stuff about these crazy things, and Vitalik Buterin is trying to save the day. He's saying that he used Tornado Cash to donate to Ukraine. So you try to do something good, but you can be fined by the government. So don't do good things. He's saying that he didn't use Tornado Cash in order to be himself anonymous, but to protect the people he was donating to. So as we said, United States is like prohibiting using the knife, because some people uses the knife to killing people. So no one can use the knife in order to cut ham or other things, just in case. Very bad thing, United States. Now we know also more fiascos. We have the German crypto exchange Nuri is filing for insolvency, just as Together did, and many others in this crazy summer fiasco time. And you may get your money back if you are inside this exchange, but get out quickly just in case. Another one. And also, what about CoinFlex? Well, they are filing for a restructuring in Seychelles, and you might get your money back also right now, after they closed the deposits, they reopened them, and you were able to get 10% of your funds. So maybe in the future, the company floats and you can get your money back. Hopefully you can do that also if you are in Voyager, or if you are in Celsius. We did have our money back from Together. So we'll follow all these news. And a good thing, or maybe not, Iran is announcing first official imports settled in cryptocurrency. It was an amount of $10 million using crypto. So that's a very good thing. And again, this relates to United States prohibiting the use of Tornado Cash. And just the very same day, Iran is using this and saying that from September, they are using this system a lot. This is because from 1974, Iran is under restrictions from United States. They have sanctions, and they are not able to use the global financial system. So right now they're saying they're going to use crypto, and United States doesn't like that at all. So the market is in the red. We'll see the bubbles are red too. And in CoinGecko, the worst is Algorand and Celsius Network. The best are the stable coins, so money flowing out of the market, and those are the main ones. We can talk about Celsius. Before going down, it hit it 3 months high, and I believe that's crazy because this is one of the main actors of the summer fiasco, and right now it's going up. So maybe a huge opportunity, or you believe that it will go to zero eventually. We are still validating blocks in Cardano 41. Join us if you want to help the channel. Thank you very much. As this guy that decided to tune his car with Cardano advertising, Charles Hoskin Floor, the CEO of Cardano, is trying to help him for that. We have $44 billion in the DeFi ecosystem, and the news today is that Paris Hilton is building her own mansion in Malibu in the sandbox. And right now we're going to think about some stuff. For example, what's the difference between gross income and net income? What you have because you're working a lot, and what you have left after the government comes and takes everything it can from you. Well, this is what you were thinking, and this is what they allow you to have. This is your effort reward, and this is what the state doesn't takes from you. And also we talk about the rat race. Remember, that's one of the main topics in crypto news. Maybe you're happy going every day through the traffic jam or through public services to your office and working there. But if not, then you are feeling you are in the rat race, as all these rats are feeling. And here in Fun on the Right, we are trying to find always people that research and try to live a life in the same reality as all these people, but a different one. One in which you don't just get your money and spend it in your car, the gasoline, and then in some like entertaining and some clothing, trying to find your happiness. Then as you can find it shopping, then you will find it, or try to find it with alcohol, with expensive cars, and finally you'll go to the doctor because nothing works, and it will fill you with a lot of pills, and you will go to another reality where you trick yourself. So instead of doing this, remember that experiment with the rats in the laboratory. They all use drugs, but if you put the drugs with the rats in a bigger place with some nature around, none of the rats will take the drugs. So go more to the nature and try to live a simpler life so that you don't feel you are in the rat race. Reinvent yourself in digital, as we always say. Just speak to the world through YouTube, Twitch, or just find your way, because now we have plenty of tools in order to be free from the rat race. And how were you trapped in the rat race? But just as this woman, the guy is going out from its garage, and the girl is not paying attention, and now is like, oh my God, how did I came here? I have no clue. Oh my God, how do I get out of the rat race? You have to try. As these people tried in Stanford in 2009, this is a very good lesson in order to empower yourself of taking responsibility of your life and then escape from the rat race. They were 14 teams in this class. They were given $5, and the idea was to take as much ROI, as much money back as possible in 2 hours. So some of them started trying to buy things and trade them. They have some ideas, but the team that won, they got $650 in just 2 hours, because they saw that $5 in hand was not as that much, but they were going to have a presentation for, I don't remember, 1,000, 5,000 people in order to talk about the results. So they went to all the businesses around the school and asked them to pay some money in order to be advisors of that meeting. And so they got the money that way. So the conclusions of these experiments are that we have to be flexible and think outside the box, that the assets you have might not be as valuable as you think they are, that you also might have assets that you don't even know you have, and the logical path might not be the right one. Also, Hassan B. Bati is telling us, look beyond the obvious. Ask yourself, what are my assumptions? Could they be wrong? Is this something I'm not seeing? And do that, and it might stumble on an idea that changes the future of your company or your life. You have to wake up, as Naval is telling us. Also, remember, knowing how little you matter is very important for your own mental health and happiness. We are small in the universe. I was trying to show you here a picture of this animal of the ocean, but it's not working anymore. It was just very similar to this. This is technology news. We have now this robot, and it walks through ice and also through snow and also through water in the swimming pool, but also in the sea. And we are really scared because this might have a shotgun in the future, as this dog had in the past. Remember, we talked about this, and this dog can walk through ice, but right now it has a brother or sister that can swim, that can go through whatever other surface. So crazy things. Crazy is also how we eat ice cream in the summertime and many other stuff. Believe and think about what you're eating really. I just put this, but I could have used whatever, Coca-Cola or whatever you want. And remember, all those have addictive substances inside. So you have to think if you are really free of eating them, or if you are just following an addiction that they are putting in your system beforehand. So don't be tricked for that. And also we have to talk about this technology. In 1974 we have this car, and it's so funny that let me see if it can works. Maybe I without internet right now. Now there you go. So it can turn around and move the fifth wheel traveler trailer really in a simple way. This was awesome. Right now I haven't seen one of those. Now about Mortal Kombat, remember about this game right now, everything is more violent than this, but in the moment was really controversial. And here are the behind the scenes, really funny. And also the last one, when the guy is trying to kick and then falls. So that's how they did that. So funny for Mortal Kombat. And how do they make cookie cutters? Well, here you can see how they do them. We need one for Bitcoin. I know they exist already. I'm gonna buy one of those. And for those that were trying to watch Andalucía Directo yesterday in Canal Sur and were waiting to see Fan on the right there and Menciona and our system of co-living, well, we've been lied. We weren't in the show. Hopefully we'll be there today. We'll see. And now more things to see. Right now we learned that you need friends. That's the most important thing in life. Maybe you have a need, maybe you're really tired, but you have this friend around that big that leans his shoulder, so you can lean there. Also, this happens with dogs. If you kiss a dog, it will be so happy, and as you can see, it will be so cute too. What about this guy? If you kiss this dog, it smiles. It's the smiley Dogecoin. And this other one, the same. No, this one is more stoic, so he's like, okay, I like the kiss, but what is all about? And this one that seems to be not happy, but finally he's like, oh yeah, I love you so much. As this rabbit loves this cat and is scratching its back. Really good massage from the rabbit. And we have no more time today, but we'll find more animals for tomorrow's show. If you want to watch this same show in Spanish, then go to Fan on the Right where you can find it. And we are trying to find the next things we believe you might enjoy, and we will share them with you here. Where? In Crypto News, Fan on the Right, health, money, love, peace, party, crypto a tope, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!